Hello everyone, and thank you for signing up for the MMASI Series Level 2 online course. I really appreciate all of your support. It's great to have you here. I want to talk a little bit about this next level of the MMASI series and what differentiates it from the Level 1 MMASI series that you may have seen. The big difference it really resides in how we did the MMASI series level 1. In level 1, I really stuck to the protocol, to the recipe, really as a way to introduce all of that to the viewer, to the student. I wanted them to learn what the principles of structural integration are in the Morales method, and I wanted them to really see the basic protocol or recipe for the 10 series. In the level 2, I want to build on that. So I feel like we have a great foundation and I want to be able to build on that and kind of get a little bit more deeper into the series. And what I mean by that is not necessarily deeper into the tissue, but what I mean by deep is just more profound. I want to show what the series looks like with an added level of client participation, client interaction, and I want to show you how that ties in with this overall way of palpation that we do in the Morales method called concepts of palpation. This means that we will be bringing in not just passive shortening and passive lengthening, but also active shortening and active lengthening as a way to bring about education and body awareness to the client, to the person on the table. Now that we're at level 2, it's a great time to be able to do something like that, as opposed to bringing it into a level 1 where the student may be bombarded with way too much, already having to witness a different way of working, and then plus adding in more concepts of palpation. So this is just another step, another iteration into the Morales method structural integration series. So the intention of this MMASI series level 2 is really to make it a progressive course, which means that we will be discussing concepts here in this series that are discussed in way more detail in previous courses. So if you really want to get a lot of in-depth knowledge on what I'm talking about with concepts of palpation, I invite you to take that concepts of palpation class. If you are looking for a more introduction into the protocol and the series before we go into this type of detail, then watching the MMASI series level 1 would be imperative. We also have a theory class where we discuss SI theory and how we actually went about creating this protocol. And I highly recommend that you take that class in order to understand how we got here. So that's it, folks. I appreciate you taking the time to watch and listen, and I do hope you enjoy the MMASI Series Level 2 course.